Hey, Xavier here with your weekly update. So it's August. Yay, we made it to another month. So we're gonna jump right into this. I don't want to waste your time too much. So I'm gonna real quick announce something I've been aching to announce for a little bit. We now have a reader magnet up on my website. So that is the Memoriam rewritten version. This is not the definitive version of the story. The audiobook version is already up on YouTube in my channel, so go check that out if you want. That is a AI voice recording and clone of my own voice. So that I don't have too many qualms with AI. Of course, I never use it to actually write or do anything like that. But I decided to use this one as AI narration because I would love to learn how to do voice acting and be able to actually narrate my own stuff at a professional level. But currently, I'm not able to do that. So this was a professionally done AI voice acting with my voice, using my own voice and copywriting that a little bit. Uh, but it is something I'm going to use as a guideline for what I would like to be able to achieve with my own vocals in the future. So there's that. I also have a new page on my website, which is the library page where you will be able to access in the near future. And currently, a brief, a short selection of short stories, novellas, and free novels that I will put up there for you guys to read. Currently, there is only the Memoriam short story. And in a little bit, I will be adding a little lock to that so that when you try to access that, you can, but you have to either be signed up for my email list or actually be uh, sign up for my email list because it's just something that I would like to grow because it is a very good means of marketing and networking and something that I can really use to further this hopefully career. So um, that is it for reader magnets and stuff like that. um, I'm very excited. I hope you like this rewritten version, which I've posted twice now as an audio version. And as I said, this is not definitive edition, but I am writing a novel that has this sort of this character-esque in it pretty soon. So I will have to rewrite that and make a definitive edition for the Crown universe. So, real quick, I would like to do a brief shout out of a friend's book. So, I'm a writer on the and student at the Author Conservatory run by Brett Harris, Jaquel Crow, and many other award winning novelists and writers, editors, and publishing and marketing and business experts and professional industry experts. But one of the people I met had the privilege of meeting at YDubs, which is the program that was a sort of prerequisite to that program, and it's a little bit spendy. It's $36, maybe even 40 now per month, but totally worth it if you want to. If you're a young writer wanting to network, that is Young Writers Workshop. And I met one of my greatest writing mentors, my favorite writing mentor thus far in the finish your book space, and that was Ava Merbarger. I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong. Ava Mer. I'm hoping that's it. Um, I've never had her say it. I was in a critique group with her, and she was able to really help me through finishing Joran. So she actually finished and published a book recently. I was able to get my hands on it. This is Healer by Ava Merbarger. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right. Beautiful cover there. You can find this on Amazon. It's very pretty. I cannot wait to add this to my shelf. I put out a short about this earlier. It's kind of like what if Apple made a advertisement for a book. That was the cheesy version. Don't worry, Ava. I'm gonna make two different other versions of that, and eventually do a book review. Hopefully positive. I've gotten to read portions of it, so go check that out. And if you would really like to support young writers, that's a great way to do it. Just go to Amazon, search Healer by Ava Marbarger, and it should pop up. Get your Kindle copy or your paperback copy, and it's a great way to support her in what she's doing there. So, great book, great person. A little bit of thank you here, shouting that out for all that she's done for my writing process. So, moving over to Doran Main Whip, that has been finished for almost a month now, which is kind of crazy how time has been passing, been in the flow state of zero-ish productivity. All kidding aside, I've been fairly productive, but I've been joking that this is my practice on tour because I've been very busy. But this is a time where I'm trying to transcribe over here on my shelf. That way, I have the leather bound version of the handwritten notes of Doran Part 4 that I wrote in my I wrote like Brandon Sanderson video, which you can find over on my channel. If you haven't already checked that out, feel free to. So I finished that at 5, like 27 a.m. Uh, and but the problem with I love doing the handwritten because it allows me to do an editing pass and a line by line edit, fix or uh, run through when I go to put it into a digital format. But the problem with that is I have to put it in a digital format, which takes time. So right now I'm in the process of about being 2% doing that. I'm going to devote a few hours to it today, and my goal is to have that done and transcribed this week. After that, I will be sending that off to Lulu Press, where I'm going to get my personal copies bound and sent to me with a brief editorial pass. That's just for me to get a different perspective on it and read through the entire manuscript, and then figure out what I need to fix and do my second draft editorial assessment and run through, which then, if you're signed up for my beta and alpha reader list, you will be able to read then and give me scathing feedback. If you are not already signed up for my alpha and beta reader team and would love to be signed up for that, or at least like I don't know if I should. Maybe I should. You could go and do that if you're signed up to my email list. I send that link out every week from now on for a little bit. If you are not signed up already, sign up for that, and it will be sent to you this Tuesday or next Tuesday, which is when I usually put these out. But I am trying to pick up my pace, and I'm sorry that I have been slacking off and missing some weekly updates for you guys. So I'm so sorry for that, and I hope to catch up on that. And definitely you guys you probably don't even notice these messages in your inbox, so maybe it's better that I do periodical. Anyways, with chess weekly update, which I do with one of my co-authors, we are still at 59%. We meant to meet last week, we were not able to, unfortunately, but that should be something that we will get done in the next month or so. And August is the intended time to finish that. And I am currently working with a friend on a sort of shadowy project where we'll be maybe not announcing anything yet. But with that same friend, I am doing a podcast. So if you are a Star Wars nerd like me, and then you enjoy listening to people talk about cool stuff like Star Wars characters, head over head over to Project Starcast, which is me and Jace Kramer's Star Wars podcast. So that is a very fun thing that we have done. We just filmed the second episode today. First episode's a little sketchy with the intros. We literally start talking. We're like Boba Fett, great, not Boba Fett. That's our next episode. Spoilers. Um, this we were like, Gail Akbar, cool character. Um, but if you're interested in hearing us just splurge and chat with each other, I completely forgot kind of when I was filming with him today that we were doing a podcast episode that we weren't just chatting with each other about Star Wars characters specifically. If you like that sort of content, if you're a Star Wars theory nerd and you're subscribed to Star Wars Theory, which is a very popular Star Wars channel, you might like this, even though we have a very small following. So that is a little update there, and that is about it for this week. So I'm gonna go and do some more studying, do some transcription, and hopefully get some more writing done. Oh, I did forget one thing. The writing a book in 7 days. I am We postponed that, so it's gonna be a title like um, I wrote a book in 7 days, sort of, because I had to postpone because we had family over. Um, so what that means is it's going to be more of a 2 week ish thing because I did write it in only 7 days and I'm still writing it in only 7 days. But yeah, I'll explain that in the actual videos for that. But I gotta do some work. So for those of you who still are with me, thank you. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already. If I offered you anything that you can't refuse, that is, or if I even gave you any value to this day. So, blessings.